Before I started recording this video, I went back to my video I made last year for some inspiration, and I realized what a massive goldmine that video was, you know? Because it wasn't just oh, talk to your friends, go see a therapist type of advice. No, it was not none of that, right? It was actual advice that you could take. Yeah, it's a bit rich of me coming back again this year after I criticized content creators only making a video for the month and then forgetting about it next month, right? Yeah, but here I am back to make a second one. When I was watching that video, I go into a lot of depth about taking responsibility for your actions. And the reason you're in that place is because of you, not not anything else. Not your family situation, not because, your career is falling off, nothing of that. It's you. It's how these cogs turn. I'm not gonna try and make an exact copy of the video last year because it was a good video and I don't want to absolutely ruin it. But another point I was talking about is your thought process, you know, how you receive information and perceive it also like dictates a lot of how you're going to respond to that. So if you have a lot of negative beliefs, of course, you're not going to have very healthy mental health because one negative belief and the way you respond to it is negative, and that's only going to bring more negative beliefs, and it's just a downward spiral from there, you know. I also talked about physical health in that video, and I talked about physical health holistically, not just working out, everything, right? I was talking about like your gut health, right? Your, I was talking about keeping your hormones in check, right? And yes, it's good to have a physically strong body as well. Everything around your physical body is important. If you're looking to achieve lifespan longevity, then I'm telling you, just working out is not going to cut it. You got to take care of your gut, your hormones, you know. Ask yourself, how's my blood circulation? Right, a lot of people don't really know, right? So it's good to get like, your blood work done, stuff like that. And then they can give you your results of like 10 different biomarkers of your health, right? Like how your hormones are doing, what substances are in your blood, etc., etc. They can tell from that. Make sure you take care of your physical health as well. And I did say that mental and physical tie in with each other, and they do. They definitely do. Because if you're physically in a bad state, how can you have good mental health when your mind is too busy trying to fix your physical body, trying to balance the hormones around? And when you're frying your dopamine system, your brain is just overworked. So take a chill pill, just sit down, think to yourself, how am I going to get out of this, right? Because remember, the outcome is driven by your actions. So that's one thing you need to do. Have a word with yourself. Because trust me, only you can do it. Nobody's coming to save you. That's a phrase I used in my video last year. But yeah, no, things you should do, right? And this year I'm going to tell you essentially a few things that you got to do. Like bare minimum, you should be exercising. I think that's just a given. Every man should be exercising. Second, take care of your testosterone as a man. Testosterone is your life support of your entire life, essentially. It's what gives you the drive and motivation to conquer things, right? To wake up in the morning, you know? It's what gives you that aggression, that life to you. So take care of it. It will help you achieve great things. Number three, you gotta make sure your mindset's in check, right? You have been programmed with a lot of beliefs from the age of 0 to 7, and sometimes you don't even realize what beliefs you hold. So make sure you are hyper aware of that, right? Think to yourself when you act or believe a certain thing, Ask yourself, does this belief serve me? Does it help me in any way, shape, or form? Is it going against or for my goals I have in mind? If against, just get rid of it. Replace it with a new one. You can't just decharge that belief and not replace it with a new one. And finally, one thing you have to do is get yourself in a routine. That can help you with driving progress. It can help you with mental health. Get a routine. Make sure you work out. Take care of your testosterone, guys. You know, be aware of what you consume as well, because what you consume is going to influence a lot on your beliefs. And let me tell you one thing, guys. When you're in bad mental health, like when you're depressed or anxious, right? Don't accept it. Don't just be like, yeah, that's me. Because a lot of people do, I can tell you that. And a lot of people basically are accepting the fact that they've got bad mental health. And that's kind of part of their identity. Don't be like them. But understand it is a very natural thing in every human to feel those things. Why? Because it's a natural indication that you're doing something wrong. That's why you feel pain. When you feel physical pain, it's because your physical body is getting damaged. Something's not working right. You're not doing something right. When you squat that way, it hurts because you're not doing something right. Anxiety, depression is just physical pain, but for mental health. Understand that, guys. So when you feel those things, when you're just stuck, depressed, understand you're doing something wrong. So take responsibility for your actions, guys, and that will help you a long way. Trust me, if you hold that belief.